I wanted to post this yesterday. I was grounding outside and it was a beautiful practice with the elements, but it was so windy that I didn't want to post it because you couldn't hear anything that I was saying. And then I just came to practice again to post it, and then it came to cut the grass and it was so loud. So hopefully there's not too much noise and you can hear me well. I put in my earpods hoping that you'll be able to hear me better, so hopefully that works out. So today I want to focus on the root chakra. So a couple of things before we start. Just a reminder, if you have any blocks, blankets, towels, or pillows that you want to use in your practice, a mirror, maybe to see yourself aligning in each pose, a wall nearby, or a chair or table that can help you better get into the poses. That would be great for you to enjoy the practice better. A reminder to focus on your breath throughout each movement. You really want to focus on visualizing and feeling your breath going into your body and out. And because we are focusing on the root chakra, really focus on the breath reaching the base of your spine. Another good thing to remember is always to engage the pelvic floor. So this way it enhances the grounding and just really tightening that up and that pelvic tilt. Just bringing it, I usually say bring the belly button to the spine, just adjusting your tilt. Some of us have a natural tilting where the glutes come out more and we have that arch in the lower back. So remember to be mindful in all poses with that. And just move with awareness, be mindful of your movement, of what you're feeling, and really, like I said before, just connecting to your breath, connecting the mind, body, and the spirit all together. Beautiful balanced harmony that we all need when we're practicing and when we go out there in life. Staying present and focus on this experience and the present moment is super important. You're setting this time aside for yourself, so let's be intentional about it. Yes, we are flowing freely. There's no pressure here. There's no perfection here. It's love, it's enjoyment, it's appreciation, it's feeling that you are, how can I say, you are having the ability to make the choice to improve your well-being. You're doing that. Nobody's making you do that. I'm not making you do it. You're showing up for yourself. So really just staying focused on what the experience feels like and just enjoying every moment of it and not putting pressure on yourself. That's not what it's about. I want to remind you to keep a red light in mind for the root chakra. So maybe you can visualize that when you're taking breaths in each pose, just in case I forget to mention it. And really focus on allowing yourself to believe that you are safe, that you are secure, and that you are grounding. Is super important. It's not just about saying the affirmation. It's not just about saying it. It's about feeling it. And even if I don't want to say that, but sometimes we feel like we're not there. Just know that you are. Because you're taking the steps. You're taking the steps and you're making the effort. So actually you are there. You are safe in this moment. You are taking this time to be safe in this moment, to be secure in this moment. You are being grounded in this moment because you are actually doing it. You know, you are trusting the process because you are doing it. So really try to think about it that way instead of just saying, I'm trusting the process. Just really feel it because you are in the process. You are already doing it. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you. I really want to try to focus on taking time throughout this pose, each pose, and really focusing so we have a chance to get into the pose and then connect the breath with the movement. So we can start by staying here seated. Close your eyes and let's see if we can use the Ujjayi breathing. That's the one that makes the oceanic sound, and you are breathing in and out through your nose. So let's close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you. I find that it does help me stay in the present moment. You can use peace fingers and touch the surface. You can have your palms on the surface if that feels grounding to you. You know, do whatever feels good to you in this moment. Let's begin taking these breaths. And please take these breaths at your own pace. Focusing on the red light at the base of your spine. I am present. I am grounding. I am trusting the process. I am connecting with the earth. I am secure. I am safe. I have everything that I need in this moment. Take your last breath here in the seated position. Begin to open your eyes. Roll the shoulders back. Roll them forward. Let's take a nice inhale, placing the right hand on the surface. Exhaling to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Again, inhale and exhale, over to the right. Inhale, exhale to the left. Inhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Coming to center. Let's come into tabletop. Let's match our breath to the movement as we go into cat-cow. So we start in our cow. Inhaling deeply, dropping the belly to the mat. Exhaling, curvy the spine upwards. Bringing the chin to the chest. Breathing at your own pace. And matching the breath to your movement at your own pace. Focusing on that red light. Pressing through the palms. Really exaggerating those movements. Notice what you feel when you're in each movement. Last one here. And if you have blocks and want to use the blocks, bring your left foot forward. Using the blocks to come back and forth. In this motion. Maybe a gentle twist as you exhale. Remembering to keep the deep breath in and out of the nose. And then let's go into the half split. Let's straighten that front leg. Using again the blocks or the mat. If you have something to pad your knee, that's more enjoyable. And you can stay here and fold forward. Or you can come back, sit on the heel, and then fold forward. And you can slide your blocks to go along with you. Pressing up, coming out of that, and bringing the right foot now forward, rocking back and forth. Just focus on the sound of your breath. Visualizing that breath coming all the way into the base of your spine. Trusting the process. You are grounding, you are connecting. Let's come into that half split. Straightening that leg, folding forward. That feels right. Sitting on the heel. Pressing yourself up. Moving my blocks to the side. Bringing that right leg back. Making sure we're not skipping anything. From here, press through the palms. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Come into your downward dog. So really pressing those fingertips, those palms. You can have the knees bent here, making sure that the spine is lengthened. Okay, we don't want to curve. We want a nice flat back here. So sometimes the knees bent, that helps it. If you want to straighten, you can. And just aim for bringing the heels towards the mat. They don't necessarily need to touch the mat. Inhaling, lifting that left leg up behind you. Exhaling, bending it, bringing it in between the palms, the best that you can. Lifting yourself up. Coming into warrior one. Your toes are angled out to the side. Hips are facing forward. So try to adjust your stance. Maybe you have to come wider apart. That's okay. Just be mindful of which way your hips are facing. Bending that front leg. Exhaling the arms up. Thinking about where you want to place them. Maybe at your hips. Maybe behind your back. Maybe you practice the arms. Look up. Breathe deeply. Stand in your strength. Feeling your feet rooted deep into the earth. Straightening that leg. Come into the side of the mat, facing the best as you can. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward here. Using your block to place your hands on, or a chair, or maybe your hands do reach the floor, or your thighs, or your shins. Breathe deeply. Bend the knees. Inhale all the way up. Let's turn the right toes facing the opposite side of the mat. Having the back toes now, angle out. Get into your hips forward position, bending the front leg as best as you can. Really finding the right alignment for you today. Making sure your foot is in the ground. If it's uncomfortable to have the back foot flat, you're welcome to come up to your toes and have the heel off the mat. You're welcome to having something rolled up under your foot to bring the surface closer to your heel. Okay, so really just finding your comfort is what you want to be aware of here. Arms up, continue your ujjayi breath. Focus on this present moment. Aware of your body, your sensations. How does this pose feel on this side? Bring the chest up if you wish. Take one more breath here. Straightening that leg. Bringing the back foot up. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, placing your hands on the mat, jumping or stepping your weight back. Pressing firmly through the palms and the fingertips. Activate the muscles in your legs. Core is tight. Belly button into the spine. Breathe deeply in your plank. If this feels uncomfortable, you can bring your knees to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering yourself to the ground. Either placing your knees first and then having the rest of your body follow, or just coming down to the mat. Inhale, cobra, or upward dog. Come to the tops of your feet, lifting the thighs and the shins off the mat. Looking forward. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Come into your downward dog. Tuck the toes and bring the hips up. Inhale, bring that right leg up. Exhale, bring your foot between your palms the best as you can. Stepping up now to warrior two. So finding your foot placement here. Now your toes, your back toes are facing the side. Your hips are open now, facing the side. And the front, the knee and toe are facing the top of the mat. So finding your alignment here, finding how much you want to bend your knee, what's comfortable for you, popping that chest out, bringing in that belly button to the spine, bringing your arms to shoulder height and looking over those fingers. Breathe deeply in and out through the nose. And on each exhale, see if you can bend a little further. So adjusting on your inhale, bending further on your exhale, which you may need to move your feet around a little. Focus on your strength, your ability, your effort. You are grounding. You are one with creation. Breathe deeply. Maybe bring your arms behind you if you wish. Look over to the right. Feel free to come in and out of this pose. Okay, straighten that leg. Tilt those toes or rotate those toes to face the side of the mat. Inhale, exhale. Bend forward in your wide fold here. Breathe deeply. Don't forget about that red light at the base of your spine. Bend the knees, inhale all the way up. And now let's turn the left toes to face on the top of the mat. Right toes are facing the side of the mat still. And now finding your foot placement. Okay? Bending that front leg and continuing to move your feet where you need to. Continue to breathe deeply in and out of your nose. Remember where you are. You're here. You're here making this effort. You're in the present moment. You are grounding. You are connecting. You are safe. You are secure. You are trusting the process. Looking over the fingers. Adjusting where you need to. Belly button into the spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Bend deeper on that exhale if possible. Adjusting the arms and then bringing behind you. Coming out of that, let's bring our feet close together now. Let's go into this tree pose. So first, mountain pose. Rooting deeply into the ground with your feet. Feeling the whole bottom of your foot into the ground. Shoulders away from the ears. Belly button. Tucked into the spine. Begin to grab the right ankle, bringing it up to the left thigh. Having this knee try to come out as much as possible while your hips are forward. So just practicing that. When you have a mirror, it's really great. You can see where you're at, matching to how you feel in the pose. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. You can bring that to heart center, or maybe you want to keep your arms out. Maybe you're holding onto a wall. Maybe you're holding onto a chair. Maybe your foot is on top of a block, or you can even bring your foot on top of a chair, making the same shape with your body. If you're balancing, you could have a nice focal point. If you need a little bit more, because you're expert at this, you can close your eyes. Close your eyes to keep your balance. It's challenging. You can wave your arms around. Okay, practice that on the other side. And remembering your options is so important because every day is different. You can place your foot on your shin as well. You can use your foot as a kickstand with the floor and the opposite ankle. Every day is different in your body. Every day is different in life. So finding the way, finding the solution, finding the variation, the modification, the accommodation is the only thing we need to do. There's no wrong or right way. It's being with peace, right? Reacting from your inner peace. A little wobbly, and that's okay. And that is what happens in life. And when you go back into that to take the final breath, maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Find that focal point. And I'm working with one contact right now. Okay. So taking the last breath here. Coming out of that, and then we're going to come directly down into our garden pose. Heels are on the surface, or you can roll up a towel or blanket, place it beneath the heels, trying to drop the hips as low as you can with your chest upright. You can use a block and you can sit on the block. Right? You can use more than one block. And just bringing your legs apart, using the legs, and just focusing here. Remembering that beautiful red bright light base of your spine. Close your eyes here actually if you'd like. Trusting and connecting earth and connecting with myself. And grounding. I really find it great when I use the ing at the end of a word. Keeping that in mind. Bring your palms in front of you and gently bring one knee at a time to the surface. Having your toes, I'm going to turn this way so I can be on the mat. Toes are touching. Bring your knees as far apart as is comfortable to you, dropping the hips back towards your heels. They don't have to touch your heels. You can also use a block there or a pillow there to bring the surface closer to your hips. You can stay here, or you can begin to move your hands forward, placing your head on the mat. You can place your head on the block as well. If this is not comfortable for you, you're welcome to bring the knees together and still do this pose. Or, I'll show you that. Bring the knees together. Sit back and do this pose. Where I might need a block if I want the surface to touch my head. You can also come into melting heart or puppy pose where you leave your hips up and bring your head to the mat. You can place your knees as far apart or close together as you like. So you have a lot of options to match what you're feeling today. Continuing to breathe deeply in and out of the nose. You're relaxing. Noticing any sensations you may feel at this time after you made all that effort. What does it feel like now? You can stay here in child's pose, puppy pose, or you can raise yourself up. And you can either come to a lying down position on your back, put your legs further spread apart on the sides of the mat, palms face up, or you can place your legs up against the wall, place your calves on the chair. While you're in corpse pose, you can also use blankets here beneath your knees. That might feel very comfortable. Maybe a light cushion pillow beneath your head. Maybe a nice pillow beneath your lower back or beneath your glutes. Maybe some blocks or pillows beneath your feet or your calves. Really explore your body. What makes you feel good? Breathe deeply as you're melting into the mat. This practice is what we make of it. I'm just here guiding you, making suggestions for you. Sending love and light where I am to you. Telling you, yes, you can. Yes, you are all the amazing, beautiful things that serve you. Think about that red light in the base of your spine. Maybe it's brighter now. Continue to breathe deeply and naturally, please. Maybe you envision that red light filling up your whole body so bright. You're so safe. In this present moment. In life. keeping your eyes closed here, you're in a seated position. Or maybe you want to look in the mirror and smile. Reminding you that we are connected to the earth. We are one with creation. Using nature to co-create actions, our abilities, our outcomes. I'm going to say these statements again, reminding I am safe in my body. I am secure in my body. Just did all of that. I am connecting with the earth. Just did that. I am one. Body, mind, and spirit. I am trusting the process. I have all that I need. I am staying present. I am exploring all that I am. I'm discovering myself. Really feel proud and appreciate yourself for that. Thank you to all the universal energies. Thank you, love. Thank you, light. Thank you, directions. Thank you to all the elements. Thank you for self, soul. Giving thanks to the internet that's connecting us right now, helping to lift each other up, encourage each other. Thank you to all those that came before us and showed us these practices. These folks got years and years. Thank you, life. Thank you, breath. Love and light. Beautiful day to you. Many blessings. The light in me sees the light in you. Sending all of that love and light your way. That's my pure intentions here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's seal it in. Inhaling up. Folding forward as you exhale. Inhaling up. Exhaling to your sides. Inhaling up. Exhaling behind you.